Last month, I topped my 5 favorite WrestleMania matches of all time. 2 weeks ago, I topped 5 my favorite Backlash matches in WWE history. Now, I am going to top 5 best WWE Judgment Day matches in history. WWE Judgment Day is a B-show event which would be portrayed by heroes and villains that had passion, desire, and the intensity to face their judgment during the ruthless aggression. Funny how WWE used the Judgment Day name for the Judgment Day faction.
Number 5, Brock Lesnar vs. Big Show, Judgment Day 2003. I miss this Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is 6'2" and 295 pounds, and he carried the WWE from 2002 to 2003 since the brand split, and he carried the Ruthless Aggression era. He was the 2002 King of the Ring winner, a 2003 Royal Rumble winner, and had one of the greatest main events in WrestleMania history. His rivalry with The Big Show on SmackDown was so underrated. SmackDown in 2003 was an incredible time. As for this match should be talked about and was must-watch for ages. That Brock Lesnar crossbody was the highlight of the night. Number 4, Eddie Guerrero vs. JBL, Judgment Day 2004. Physical and violent match main eventing a weird show on WWE and SmackDown's weirdest year. And rest in peace, Eddie Guerrero. The OPA has to split up because Bradshaw working for Fox News and turned on his longtime friend, Farouk, and WWE fires him. John Bradshaw Layfield begins to start his new level as the self-made millionaire and the wrestling god. He set his sights on Eddie Guerrero and the WWE Championship. He's going border patrol on the evil Mexicans, gave Eddie's mom a heart attack, and won the Kurt Angle Great American Award to become the #1 contender for Eddie's championship to make things personal. Eddie Guerrero really wants a piece of Bradshaw so bad. This match was physical, violent and brutal. That chair shot really broke the internet, and Eddie Guerrero is losing a lot of blood. It was flowing like Niagara Falls. It's a damn shame WWE had to ban chair shots and blood, and it's a huge mistake because of younger views. WWE shouldn't turn TV PG in the first place. It really pissed the older views off. But nonetheless, it is one of the most violent matches in WWE history. JBL and Eddie Guerrero were MVP of SmackDown in 2004. Bradshaw's the villain and Eddie's a hero. It was a great match until it ended in a disqualification. Despite the DQ finish, Eddie Guerrero continues to attack JBL and gives him vicious chair shots. Number 3, John Cena vs. JBL, Judgment Day 2005. Since guys like Rock and Austin were leaving, John Cena made his own rise to the top. Since he defeated JBL to win his first WWE Championship at WrestleMania 21, he became one of the most popular WWE Superstars today, from making rap albums, spinning title belts, commercials, magazines and movies and stuff like that. His match with JBL at Judgment Day 2005 in a I Quit match was an underrated classic. This is the match that should have took place at WrestleMania. Tour continues. Wrestling in the ring, brawling out the ring, belts, chair shots, tables crashing, JBL talking trash, limousines destroyed, 2 men bleeding, etc. 2005 is a great year for the WWE. It really changes the landscape of professional wrestling. Number 2, Triple H vs. Chris Jericho, Judgment Day 2002. 2002 is also the year that changes the landscape of professional wrestling. If those of you were 2000s fans watching wrestling matches like these, you're watching this. 2002 is one of my favorite years to be a WWE fan, from brand split to Rock vs. Hogan to Lesnar to Michaels to SmackDown 6, etc. Despite the lawsuit from the World Wildlife Fund when WWE was the WWF and it had to be renamed WWE. As for this match, for me, this is one of my favorite Hell in a Cell matches in WWE history. How could you not love this masterpiece? I said those things from my previous video. If you mind watching it, ladders and sledgehammers involved, fighting in and out the cell, a poor referee getting destroyed by Chris Jericho, and this feud ends with the pedigree on top of the cell. Later that year, Triple H would turn heel, feud with guys like Shawn Michaels, Rob Van Dam and Kane, awarded the World Heavyweight Championship, have Ric Flair as his manager, and from 2002 to 2005, Triple H would be Monday Night Raw's final boss during the Ruthless Aggression era. Chris Jericho, on the other hand, He was WWE's first ever undisputed champion, and in 2002, he's out here with nothing. He's back in the mid-card division. Before we get to number 1, here are honorable mentions. Number 1, Triple H vs. The Rock, Judgment Day 2000. From 1998 through 2000, Triple H and The Rock had one of the greatest rivalries during the Attitude Era, Triple H representing DX, and The Rock representing the corporation and the nation. Both of these guys were the biggest stars in 2000. The Iron Man match really lives up the hype, and it really defines the 2000s decade. Two men made 2000 one of the biggest years to be a WWE fan. Sometimes, WWE had a lot of nostalgia matches like these. In their 60-minute Iron Man match, there were mostly wrestling in the ring. There were fighting at the stage, Rock stole Helmsley's pedigree, Triple H's faction getting involved, plus, the return of The Undertaker with the debut of the American Badass gimmick. Despite the DQ finish, it was a war, and Triple H became the 4-time WWE champion. That's all, folks. What are your top 5 Judgment Day matches in WWE history, with honorable mentions? Leave the comment below and let me know. I'll see you in another video.